I've never really thought about it.
Tough question.
That's an interesting question because I question at times the existence of God.
That's where I have a problem. What do you know, what's God?
Well, I don't personally believe that there is one deity.
Don't conceptualize God in that way, but sure.
I think she does.
I think we have to believe that God has a sense of humor.
He'd need to have a sense of humor to deal with me.
I do not believe that God has a sense of humor. I just believe that He's this all-powerful force that we can't describe in any other word than the one that, He's given us in the Quran, basically.
Sometimes.
Sometimes I like to think that He does.
Sometimes He does things I'm not too happy about.
I don't believe in God. I'm undecided. Yes, I was raised in a religious household.
Yes. And did God have a sense of humor?
No.
I know God has a sense of humor because you got to be careful what you pray for.
I think God has a great sense of humor. I think if you look in the mirror, you'll see that God has an incredible sense of humor because we look pretty ridiculous. If you look at somebody like, while they're having sex, while they're doing anything, while they're smiling, it's like, God obviously has a sense of humor if we are, in fact, created in God's image.
Everything you can think of that has to do with humanity is pretty funny.
He made humans and gave them free will totally for comedy relief.
The proof is us, right?
He made me.
Muhammad, peace be upon him, he used to make jokes with his and fun with his companions.
You can laugh with him. You can see how God create people, how people are just funny.
I think that He thinks that it's funny when we do something that's funny.
We can see in the tellings of the Prophet, like the hadith, the prophetic sayings, things like that, there were jokes in them. There were jokes that were being told.
I don't know, I think laughter is such a big part of our lives that it had to come from someplace, and it's healing and it's universal, and I think it came from God.
And I think that there are probably multiple deities with multiple opinions on that issue.
Everything that we look at is a reflection of God.
He created things like the platypus.
And some of the circumstances that He allows us to be in are certainly humorous.
Hello, you're coming back?
Seriously, I think my only talent is that I recognize God's jokes.
So does He have a sense of humor? So if there is a God, why not?